Hey there guys, how's it going? And welcome to a Black Ops 2 commentary. Today's gameplay I've got for you is a double swarm on grind, which is pretty beast because I don't think I've got many double swarms. I definitely haven't uploaded many, if any at all, if memory serves well. Anyway, it's with the Peacekeeper, and if you want to find out all about the Peacekeeper, what attachments I recommend, play style, all of its statistics and what makes it unique, all of this good stuff, then you can actually check out my gold gun video where it'll actually be diamond camo because I've got diamond SMGs now. Which is being uploaded later today, so maybe by the time you're watching this it will be available. If it is, there'll be an annotation on the screen for you to check that out, and that's all the in-depth stuff about what's good with this weapon. Did a lot of research with it, did a lot of editing, so I hope you really enjoy that video if it's available to watch. If it's not yet, then stay tuned, it'll be up later today. But this video I want to take a chance to just tell you what I think about the DLC, the Revolution DLC. Is it any good? What do I think of it maybe compared to old DLCs? And I have to say I'm pretty impressed with these maps. I really like them. I think my favourite thing about them, apart from the fact that they play quite well, is just how nice they look, how bright and colourful and clean they look. I've always been a fan of really clean and colourful maps. I know in old Call of Duty, old Call of Duties, and especially Modern Warfare 3, they're very guilty of having a lot of very brown and green and just maps that don't look very nice, not very nice to look at. But this is a map pack full of very, very nice looking maps. There's not a single one of them which looks ugly at all. They've gone easy on the browns and the greens, and they just look nice and bright and vibrant. You can see people quite easy as well, which is something that I like in my maps. And they're all quite a nice size, all roughly around the same size. I'd say the smallest one is probably Hydro. This is a medium-sized one along with Mirage. And then Downhill is maybe a little bit bigger. And Downhill is strangely a very good snow map. I've always loved the look of snow maps. And I think Downhill is actually probably the best one that's ever been released. Well, so far I think so anyway. Obviously, it's still early days. I mean, I say early days, but I've literally been playing so much Black Ops 2 since the game came out, because I was actually approached by the community manager of Activision for the UK, and he said that he'd like me to develop a weapon guide especially for the DLC, because he knows I do my gold gun videos. He said, could you make sure you do one for the Peacekeeper? I'd love to help promote it, and I'm going to maybe promote the best UK stuff that the Call of Duty commentators are doing, and then in the future he might have a few plans to do a few more things with us, which is pretty cool. So it's just nice to know that, you know, the hard work that I put into, you know, good quality gold gun videos with the production and the research does get noticed by people, especially when it's Activision who actually approach me and say, we really like your video, could you maybe, you know, do special things for us? So that might be able to, some good things might come of that eventually in the future, and I'll be promoting that with Activision. So hopefully that all goes well, but I just thought that was a cool bit of news to share with you. I will talk a little bit more about the maps in a second, but one thing while I remember, my partnership is up with Machinima. I will still be posting on Machinima Respawn, but I had quite a few of you asking about that. I'll still be posting on Machinima Respawn, but my channel is going to be partnered with another network. At the moment, it looks like Full Screen is the one I'm going to go with. I mean, it hasn't been signed, sealed, and delivered, but 99% chance looks like Full Screen. Like in Godfather, they gave me an offer that I just couldn't refuse. Better than anyone else. They were really keen to have me. I love their attitude. Great communicators. Very professional. They seem to have really got their stuff together, and they made me a great offer, so I'm going to be going with them on my partner channel, barring, you know, any last minute offers or changes. It's funny though, the offer they gave me, I've had other partnerships networks come up to me and say, oh, we'd like to offer you this, this, and this. And I say, well, I've actually been offered this by Full Screen. They say, well, we can't compete with that, so they must really want you. So it'd be really awesome if I go with them. Machinima did make me a great offer, as good as they could, and they really did try, but they just couldn't quite compete. And, you know, they're having to cut costs and, you know, maybe monetize a little bit better, because this whole thing, it's not just down to overstretching the budget. It's due to, you know, like I said before, monetization and getting good adverts on your videos. It's still very complicated, guys. I won't bore you guys with it anyway, but I'll talk a little bit about the maps. This one obviously is grind. One thing I wanted to mention about the new maps, and one of my favourite things, is the fact that Mirage has the triangle domination system. So if you don't understand what that means, say for example, think of Hijack. That's a very one-way traffic system. You have the 3 flags in a row, but if you have the flags in a triangle system, it makes it really good, because it means that the B flag is very competitive and all of the flags are quite competitive. Normally it's kind of, you know, each team has a flag at each end and then everyone competes for the B flag and it's really manic. Whereas when it's in a triangle system, it kind of evens out the gameplay and domination a little bit. It makes it a little less manic, but still really good to get around. So Mirage, I absolutely love the fact that they introduced a triangle domination system. As a mainly domination player myself, I haven't actually tried too many other game modes on the maps, but, you know, they look good. I can imagine they would be pretty good with any game mode. And obviously the Peacekeeper is a good SMG. I won't actually go into detail. I was going to go into a bit more detail, but I'll save that for the gold gun video because I've got a lot of important information in that gold gun video. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. A double swarm doesn't happen too often, especially for me. I don't often rock the swarm, so I hope you enjoyed that. I wish it could have been more kills, but unfortunately, you know, a lot of people left and it was a little bit slow in places. Don't forget to leave a like rating. Your support is so appreciated, guys. Honestly, I can't express enough. And don't forget to check out some other of my videos that you might not have seen. There's going to be a link coming up now to some more of my videos that I've uploaded this week and that you might have missed, so why not check them out? So that's it for now, guys, and I'll see you soon.